electricity by help of the administration to ensure that they are able to see. I haven't gotten the question, but you can pass.
Mr. Felix Roto Kemaru, the same question, or should I repeat it? Let me just repeat it for your sake. Yeah. Silence, please. Oh, thank you for silence. The question is, how will you ensure there is equity in handling the interests of all students, inclusive of those with special needs? Should I repeat it? How will you ensure there is equity in handling the interests of all students, inclusive of those with special needs?
Okay, to me, I will liaise with the administration, together with the management, to ensure that we have one student to stand on behalf of the students with special needs. Now that in Busa, we don't have a representative for those with special needs. Thank you.
Okay, just a follow-up questions. You're talking of ideas. I want you to tell the audience what are some of the ideas you intend to tell the administration.
Thank you. To me, that for students with special needs, I will ensure that I talk to the management concerning them, just because I know of one who stays outside the institution. And what if we organize in that they have a place in our institution from within the institution, rather than now that becomes a challenge when it comes to traveling in and out of the institution. Thank you.
We're still on you. Now with that question, as a PUSA director responsible for academic and students' welfare, how will you promote and improve the interest of foreign students?
To me, again, I will ask the administration, together with PUSA Council, to ensure that the foreign students are well represented, in that they have their post to represent students from foreign countries. Thank you.
To Felix, Mr. Felix, on my right hand. The same question. As a PUSA director, responsible for academic and students' welfare, how will you promote and improve the interest of foreign students?
According to me, I can say being an academic director means that you represent the issue of the students to the administration and backwards. To me, we can work hand in hand with him as in accordance to that issue of foreign affairs. You can select a person who can represent the whole people from foreign students. We can elect a single person to represent them, so that as being a chair in the Committee of Academic Affairs, we can add a single member to add to that committee, so that one student can always be representing the students from the foreign countries. At least in the committee, we have a representative of all students from the foreign countries.
Okay, let's applaud him for his answer. Okay, to Mr. Felix Rotok, to the fourth question. So, as the chair of the Academic Affairs Committee, as stipulated by the Constitution, what concerns have you identified in academics and student welfare, and what resolutions are you going to put in place?
Pardon?
Okay. as the chair of the Academic Affairs and Student Welfare Director, as stipulated by the Constitution of PUSA, what concerns have you identified in academics and students' welfare, and what resolutions are you going to put in place?
Thank you for your question. Concerning academic affairs in the institution, I've identified the resources, just like the projectors. They are limited in the institution. And I'm looking forward to liaising with the administration together with my PUSA council to ensure that they increase the number of projectors and other materials used by the lecturers, even tables, intellectuals, so that to his learning. And concerning the projectors, so that we may increase the number of projectors in our institution, and from there all shall be well. On the student affairs, there is the issue of sanitation, whereby in our learning environment, from within our learning environment, is that more so you get some of the toilets having problems. In short, unapata some of the toilets inanuka vibaya, more so on the basement and on the outside rooms, room 21 and 22. So I'm looking forward to ensuring that they work on that to ensure everything is okay, that the environment that will be conducive. And again, to the student affairs, we are having a problem of students going to Orthodox and being sent back again to come to the institution to get a letter from the Dean of Students. And to me, I saw it better if you have your ID, then it will be good for you to go now that that's a clear indication to show that indeed you are a student of Presbyterian University.
Thank you for your answers, Mr. Jordan. There's a follow-up question. We've given you a question, but you've not given us the resolutions that you have in terms of student welfare. Other than liaising with the management, because we your leaders of a school or an institution, other than liaising with the management, what are your own resolutions? What are the resolutions that you're going to give to the management to work on?
First of all, I say that I'm going to work with a committee, and I wanted a representative of foreign students on that committee so that he can bring their issues on the table. And if the issues come on board, I can be able to follow up that issue till to the administration, not only following, but making sure something has been done. That's what I can say about that.
You've answered another question. Thank you for answering it. But now, the question that I want you to answer right now is the resolutions on student welfare.
Oh, students' welfare.
Just for giving you an answer.
Okay, according, if it relates to student welfare, I can say one of the things that I can do for the school, at least with the help of administration, we can initiate latrines to be built just adjacent to the hall, so that it will be easier for the student to go there than to go for the long distance to the lecture rooms. Also, in case of other events, you see, we need some latrines because we are growing. We are growing, so we need more latrines. Other than that, I can say, in terms of treatment, we see there is a problem sometimes when dean is absent. It becomes hard for students to be treated. So I will be able to at least make sure that the letter is available for the students, those in absence of the dean, so that they can be able to be treated. Or rather, the use of identification card in terms of treatment in the Orthodox. That's what I can say.
Thank you, Mr. Felix Rotok and Felix Jadonga, for your answers. You may now take your seat. Let's applause them. And on stage, I would want